Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Round and round, she's the freak of my desire. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. And when she danced, she set the world on fire. Ba-da-ba-da. What's up, what's up, what's up? Ba-da-da. I can't remember the name. But welcome to the Back Alley Mac Show. It's yours truly, Alley Mac. What's up, what's up, what's up, world? Just chilling on another day. What's today? Today is Tuesday, June 8th. And the temperature is 87 degrees, but it feels like 96. I agree. What's up with everybody out there? Me, I'm good. Man, looking, I just really want a truck so bad. Like, I know I'm gonna get that one day. Just throwing out there my wishes one day. Putting it up there, you know, if you put it out there. Keith Hadding told me that joke. But yeah, man, I just back with another episode. Yeah, I tried the second time, it didn't work. So we're just gonna move on. What's up with everybody? And for a second time, got a lot to talk about today. Well, first I just want to kick it. Most importantly, just chill, sit back. Work is over with, so all I can do is just sit back and chill. You know, do me, sipping on some beer. Cheers, salute. But give thanks, man. I want to give thanks to everybody, man. Shit, I'll give thanks to this technology for just letting me just sit here and chill and just kick it with y'all, man. Just really just be on some grown man shit. Just be back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know how those days be, too. It's just like, man, I agree. People like, yeah, I understand. You know, I never fought no person what they doing as long as they get out my way. Plain and simple. It's like, I'm trying to go that way right there. Excuse me. I ain't be polite about it. It's like, I guess as you get, I take that back because I always had them heightened senses, like when you just know some, like, yeah, I'm finna go that way. It's just not even being on some trigger shit. Half of the time, it was around people I didn't know. It's like being around some people that you just meeting or something, and they about to get in the fight, and you just like, probably gotta pull a Geechee Gotti and get behind a small tree, and it's like some fights just ain't meant to be helped. I mean, I don't know. It's like you try to give people words, and sometimes it's just like, hey, I'm gonna head this way on some real shit. Now don't get me wrong. I like fight out. It's just now, it's just like, I guess since I've been a worker, I just know how what good insurance do. And if you ain't got no good insurance, I suggest you not get in fights. Like, man, you know how much of getting shot costs to, like how much it costs to get, like this. I mean, for the whole ordeal. Once you get shot and after that, like I know the real ones if they watching. I know that they know like how much that stuff costs, and probably the ones still paying for it. It's probably why some of them still got the bullets in them. I mean, to the real ones, they probably even said it already. I'm just probably repeating some shit. Like, I ain't never got shot before, but I've seen it, and then they had it in the paper about how much. So I'm just hearing information. So, I mean, if somebody want to comment on it, let me know. Because real talk, like, that shit costs money. And I ain't got it. Like, say for instance, man, like, I done got into a fight. Well, I hurt my hand, like, this one kind of bent. And this one I just slowed down on. I'm just like, I don't want to reveal my secrets, but I still got it. But anyway, I can get it. But, man, let me see. I gotta fight. somebody can get in. Oh yeah, I forgot to step out. Oh yeah, excuse me. I'm just sitting out, sending through the airwaves, just saying what's up. Cause I don't want to make this entertainment, man. I don't know if y'all just like me triggering it out and giving it out. I mean, I like me. I like it. I like it. So yeah, what I was saying was I just bought a Quest 2 create crazy. I mean, that thing is I couldn't even imagine. Like I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even I can't explain it. Like honestly, I can't explain how it is, but it's like it's not 3D. It's just virtual reality. Sums it up. It's like because it's everywhere. Like it's almost like if you can't if like if you locked in, I done seen people just wear the whole thing so that they can't hear nothing on the inside. You will really lose sight on reality and walk into some stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I hit my I hit my hand. I was in the garage and I had it on, and I ain't telling the story right. It's a crazy story. So when I got the thing, I'm going on, and it's this game to where it's like it's live players on it, and you like in zero gravity, and you throwing frisbees trying to get it to the goal. You got like power packs on your hands, so you just gliding through the air, and you glide, and you really getting it. I mean, from the gist of the training, that's what they send you through. But man, once you get in that motherfucker, bro, I mean the multiplayer, they going crazy in there. It's like pandemonium in there. They slide it because like to disable you, all they gotta do is punch you in the head. So it got to a point where I just didn't even care about. I didn't even care about the game no more. I kept losing. My team kept losing, and then some told me to cut the the audio on, right? The audio, just to hear what they were saying in there. Man, I think I was the only grown up in there. So I'm getting washed by some 14, 13-year olds. And it got to me. Because what's so crazy about it, right? Was the 13-year-old that was with me was so humble about it, but it was still arrogant, like, good game, good game. Like he wasn't saying in low tone. He was just saying like, good game, fellas, yeah. We can do it next time. You just got washed. So when you hear that like 8 or 9 times, I was bumping. I was just swinging for everybody's head. I was going short. I hit the garage door wall hard. I put a whole dent in there. I tore that up. I was trying to tear that boy head. All right, all right. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know. I sent the invite. I don't know if you got it. Well, shit. But yeah, yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. It's got a lot of fitness on there. I be playing tennis, pool. I mean bowling, uh, baseball. This is Walking Dead game on there, pretty cool. But they get like you nausea like crazy. Like you be going in there just like. Ugh. And then the ideal and the concept, everybody was like, man, you need to get this roller coaster game. Like a roller coaster game in virtual reality. Have you ever been on a roller coaster before? Like, I don't know what's worse. I only did it once. That's it. Ain't doing that. I ain't doing that at all. I ain't doing it. It was earlier today I was talking about that. Nah, it was the other day I was talking about that boxing. Yeah, it just keeps hitting me on my head because they keep repeating it and repeating it, and now they showing the videos on how they hit him. He hit him and knocked him out, like knocked him out. Like I ain't even. I told y'all, like I told y'all that I didn't pay for the fight, so I'm just getting it like everybody else getting it. Probably didn't pay for the fight, and I'm just like, okay. I'm just like, I need to put this on Do Not Disturb, but I don't want to rock this out like that. So we just keep. I forgot I lost my train of thought. But anyways, Floyd, when I seen, I'm trying to draw it back. I'm trying to draw it back. It was the whole thing about it when they kept repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. It's like when you seen them hit him and knock him out. It's just like that's exactly how I pictured it. I actually thought he was gonna go 10 rounds of blocking. But I guess Floyd got tired, like, hey man, I ain't be doing this all night. I don't get a couple meal. But he probably broke even, but what he used to get, like, I think what he got way bukus for McGregor. I could be wrong. I ain't counting nobody pocket. They probably showed it up on the screen, but that was it. Like, real talk. Yeah. Man, I had some quotes that I written down, but they just weren't hitting. Like, I be going harder than that, especially off with some quotes. I had to pull out my old tablet because I got some poems up and down. Okay. It was like one of those surprises, definitely on one of those tips. Like,
Matt, what's up, boy?
what's up, boss?
Man, out here with my brothers and family and shit. Out here doing
Oh, for real?
out here doing with country boys too. What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? I was just kicking off the show, man. It's just going over. It was going over, man. It was really got me was that whole Floyd, man. You see the one where they did the replay where he knocked him out and dude just fell on him.
I didn't see, bro. That was like a blackout on Showtime or something. Like it Showtime shut down or something. I think too many people was watching it or something.
Yeah, I'm talking like if you see it on, I think like World Star or something. They got the video of him hitting him, like catching him, and he fall on him, like literally fall on him. Like it's crazy. I ain't pay to see it, but I figured I called it. I said, man, he Floyd go 10 rounds, him just block. He ain't ready to play around with that boy. I think he went 8.
Well, it's exhibition, man, and excuse me, you had your drink last time, so I got my, what I'm saying. Anyway,
Hey, salute.
salute. But anyway, yeah, man, Florida, it was an exhibition. Florida's older, man, and he's making tons of money, like, even with this exhibition stuff, because people still want to see if he will get knocked out. And it won't be because somebody is more skillful than him. It'll be because a lucky punch. And I think that's what he needs to avoid. You know, anybody can get hit on accident
But
in
but I'm
boxing.
saying like that's gonna kickstart him. But I don't think Floyd would just read well. I mean, like you said, exhibition, so it ain't really gonna count nothing against him. I just like from the he did the interview, he just didn't seem excited about none of this. Even after he did it, he said he was done boxing. Like, bro, he was like, it almost seemed
Man,
like they tried to push him, like they forced him into it that he didn't want to do the shit.
man, Floyd didn't quit boxing like 10 times, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
I'm
for
just
real?
saying, like, yeah. I mean, that's why he keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? He got a legacy to protect. And I guess if he goes into these fights, he knows that he can win them. But like I say, at the same time, you fighting a guy that's 50 pounds heavier than you. He can accidentally hit you, and or and your legacy be shot after that. One loss against a YouTube star, so it's like he better be careful. I know he's making money, but the
Man,
legacy,
did you?
you know.
So you didn't see no highlights of the boxing match?
Yeah, I saw some of the
Like when
highlights.
he came in, he just came in gorilla slapping him, just gorilla slapping him. Like that nigga wasn't hitting that
I
nigga
think
at all.
I think I saw that part. I
It
watched
was
a few of them. I was watching highlights when they wouldn't let you see them yet. So, you know.
that damn Ocho Cinco knockout was so funny. That nigga got knocked out, threw his hand up like, man, good hit, good hit.
Right. That nigga said no mas. Man, listen, that was Ocho Cinco that got knocked out. That nigga said no mas. But the thing about it, man, is that he made a quick million off of it, so it was lucrative. But like I say,
Oh,
man,
most definitely.
listen, we value dollar, man, but do we value our legacy, man? That just shows you
Oh,
the
most
mindset
definitely.
we in, man.
Man, you gotta go back and, bro, I promise you, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, when they was happening and watching them, I'm like, yeah, he won this and won that. But if you go back and watch those old boxing, like, pretty much all of Floyd, like, you go back and watch them, you gonna be entertained. Like, all Floyd 50, like, you gonna be entertained. Like, boy had hands. So the even Canelos, it's just like, everybody got some legacy. Pacquiao, like, I mean, I be going on them YouTube binges, watching all the old boxing, bro. It's just, you'll get stuck on that. Yeah.
Floyd had, I guess Floyd fights were broke up in different chapters. He started off young, so he was winning his fights because of his skills, but he hadn't at that time yet developed the mental part of it. And you look at the second chapter of his boxing career, he he became Floyd, not only the boxer but the thinker. Like he would outthink the opponent and he would knock him out. Floyd put people on the floor. If you watch Floyd back in the '90s and early 2000s, he was putting people on the floor. Then the third
Mm-hmm.
chapter, he wasn't knocking people out no more. It was more so about let me be smart,
Defense.
defense, win fight, give him some entertainment. So he literally like lived his boxing career in chapters, and that's the thing I appreciate more about it. Now I got homework for you, okay? You think he put a clinic on Canelo? I'm pretty sure you watched this fight, but if you didn't, this is homework. Go watch that fight where he fought Arturo Gotti. Okay, that
All
was an
right.
unfair fight. You know what that fight was like? The way that Brooklyn Nets just did Milwaukee Bucks the other night. That's what that fight was. You know what I'm saying? But,
That ain't no damn sense. But yeah, I feel you on that. But oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say about that. But I just wanted to know about it. So it's just like it ain't even Floyd at the end of the day. It's just like what the media is presenting. So it's just like after that, it's just been a surge in MMA. So it's just like, bro, I want to see the next Lennox Lewis, next Mike Tyson. Like, bro, I want to see those boxing matches, bro. And it's like,
yeah,
it's like my thing is, did Floyd mess it up? So it's like if you ain't, he set the bar so high on hype. To it like if you can't match it or you can't match Conor McGregor and the motherfucker, you really ain't gonna get seen or even get sponsorship. That's crazy.
well,
Cause if I'm
it's about money, man. Like like I say, we're the capitalist country, man. Everything is about money, and those guys hype the fight up like McGregor, the Logan Paul. They did a great job at promoting the fight, hyping it up. That's what they're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, when they went there and they got their butts whooped by Floyd or whatever the case may have been, they all left the ring smiling. You know why? Because those two guys, that was their biggest payday ever. You get what I'm saying?
X.
And they'll never see that type of payday in UFC. And Logan Paul will never see that type of payday in YouTube. I don't care how many subscribers he had.
I don't think he got that much. I don't.
No,
He
that's
didn't
not
get
true.
over 1 million.
No, that's not true. Logan Paul actually has 20 plus million subscribers, not viewers, subscribers. And that may have been the case at one point, but right now he got
I
less
think
than
Floyd got that money though, like pay-per-view money. I think he got all that.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about money, not subscribers? My bad. I was talking about subscribers. You were talking about
Oh,
viewership.
okay, yeah. That's be crazy how people be having all subscribers. Like, where all these damn people come from? Shit. I've never really even watched a nigga like that.
Yeah, yeah. He a YouTube star. His younger brother Jake Paul, they say is actually a better fighter than he is, and I think so too. He the one that knocked out Nate Robinson, and I think
Yeah, he gonna have to do better than that, man. He gonna do. How tall is Nate Robinson? Yeah,
shit. I
that
don't know.
nigga.
Guessing. I'm thinking like around 5'8", 5'9", maybe.
Damn, I'm thinking at least 6 feet. Like, ain't it a height requirement to be in the NBA?
No, look at what was his
Trey Young.
right, Trey Young. It's all about your skill set.
But we ain't seen a small play in the game like that in a minute. Ain't it? I honestly thought Allen Iverson was short. I didn't know he was tall.
Yeah, them guys, man, they just got a special skill set, man. Trey Young, he could drive the ball, bust you all day with three. And the other short guys, they were just better leapers, like Nate Robinson, Spud Webb. They were short guys. They were like an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? They were short guys who could dunk. I mean, both of them won the dunk contest. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
Yeah, they had something special.
Man, this NBA season has been crazy. Like, they putting it all on the court. They not playing. It's a lot. You can definitely see it's a lot of politics in it, though. Can you see it, or am I tripping?
What, the politics
in the NBA? Like you was there, man. They be calling for nothing. Like,
bro?
the nigga just jumped on you and fell, and he called. I'm like, bro, this ain't soccer, man. Y'all can't play it like soccer, bro. It's
Right.
damn near being like just like soccer.
Right. See, that's one thing I appreciate about you, man. That you always acknowledge the real, and then you acknowledge the old school. You see both sides. That's like one of the biggest arguments I have with people. And I know it's probably gonna make a lot of people mad, but I'm not a LeBron fan. And the only reason I'm not a LeBron fan is because the fans say he's the GOAT. And Jordan is the GOAT. But see, to get back on topic, that's my argument. The league is a lot softer now, and there's a lot more rules. You got a guy who's like LeBron, a freak of nature, 6'9", 200 some pounds. Why are you calling foul with somebody barely touching him? Sometimes they don't even touch him. Then he's crying. It's just softer now, and I don't like watching it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't.
That's one of hard to call, but because it just seemed like I ain't gonna even say that. Because my favorite is Kobe. It's like I wasn't even a Jordan fan in the Jordan era. It was just like I was around so many Chicago people at the time, and it was just like so much skepticism going around. I actually started believing that shit. So it's like I don't even know what's true about the Bulls and Jordan and how his father died. It was just like you just heard so many stories. So I was just like, man, y'all got that shit.
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because in the height of it, everybody don't remember that or don't talk about that. In the height of it, man, it was just a lot of speculation going on about behind the scenes about Jordan gambling and shit. That mafia.
Well, this is the thing about it, man. If you saw the Jordan documentary, he would tell you, Jordan was damn near like, and God forgive me, he's definitely not God, but in human terms, he was like a god, bro. Jordan was like a freaking god, and he was like perfect, and that's the image that he had. So, like he said in the documentary, people will go into your background, man, and pull stuff up to frame your name. You know, some people just don't want to see you be that great. It's like they have to find something. Who don't have a gambling problem, man? If you got millions of dollars, your shoes are still selling to this day. I mean, damn, he got money to blow, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even touch what he has. So, other than that,
I mean, when you talking about high score now in the NBA, that's a lot. Jordan getting pummeled. And I ain't even they just doing the numbers. I don't know if the season changed on how big the rules or the going aways and all that. I know a lot of rules done changed since then. So it was like it might be more accessible for the people to make all those points now. Steph Curry to shoot all those threes and nobody's blocking him. Shit.
Right.
So I understand. I can understand it. My favorite back in the day was Derrick Rose and Ben Gordon. Man, I used to love them with the Bulls.
Yeah.
I used to love that whole era right there. They was fighting so bad to win, bro. It's like they tried.
Right. They
Yeah,
tried,
yeah.
man. Derrick Rose, he just had bad wheels, man. He had bad wheels. He was always getting hurt his knees, bro. It just never could be great.
They're still bouncing back. Still bounce back from it.
Right. He was like Penny Hardaway, man. Them cats hurt every year. They never had a chance to reach their full potential because of injuries. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You know, my era, man, was the Jordan era. You know what I'm saying? It was the Jordan Pippen.
You appreciate them games, man. He was rocking the Jordans. Like, how cold is that shit? Like, that's just like Floyd Mayweather the whole time. Well, he wore the vest and shit. It's like some autographed fucking gloves and shit. Like, when you go back and see them, I'm wearing them Jordan right now. He playing playing right there. Like,
right.
That's cold. Hell yeah.
Man, it was great. I couldn't afford Jordans growing up, but yeah, I own a few pairs as I got grown. But Jordan was the GOAT, man. He just would not lose. He wouldn't lose, bro.
He fucked the game up for everybody. Ain't really nobody can match this shit.
I don't care how great you were and how great your team was. Jordan would just find a way, like a superhero. He would just find a way to win, like a movie. He would always win at the end. That was Jordan.
It's like
indescribable.
Timberlands, Jordans, Air Force Ones. It's like all church shoes. It's like
Right.
It goes in their order. It's like, bro, you gotta have at least one of them once in your lifetime, bro.
Yeah.
There. Like, that's crazy. I just like it's in the natural form of it. So it's like they really fucked the game up. Now you really got to be on it. And the time to get that price on the Jordans at that time, you got to be hitting refresh. Like, you got to be on it.
When I was younger, again, I'm 39. I'll be 40. I'm still a young guy, but just showing my age.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I remember a time where it wasn't no internet. You know what I'm saying? It was either you ordered them off East Bay, or even we'll go back before East Bay. Like you literally had to go to the store and spend the night. Like literally.
Oh.
You had to go to the store.
That's when malls was popping though. Like
right.
It's like it'll never be popping now because it took the whole nostalgia out of us. Like anybody can walk around for that shit.
Yeah, you had niggas that like literally would get there at 12 a.m. in the morning, set up a tent and sleep outside the door, and they were in line. You know what I'm saying, bro? Jordan's. That's why I say, man, his gambling, bro. It's just, I don't know. It's just water.
I literally faxed and bought at least 4 pair of shoes on 4 different separate occasions on lunch. Like, cause I knew around lunchtime that they was going to get them shoes. So I'm like, I'm going on lunch cause it's right up the street. They got them. Shit, man. Had to get them baby blue Jays, them 7s. Damn, I ain't got my tablet on.
What's up? So what do you want to talk about, man? We having some good conversation. Man, when we were in barber school, man, you could do this all day. So you know how we
I'm just recording it as we go, man, and just bending it. It's like, just to come up off of it, it's almost got to be a freestyle or just something that you done warped up all day and just like, what's ain't been talked about under the sun? It's like you can go online right now and everybody's hitting that topic. And then they're hitting the same topic and the same topic. It's like, I can't even get inspiration off that shit. So it's just like, well, might as well be authentic. Fuck it, hell. Might as well get in tune. Shit, they watching or they not, hell. But hell yeah, shit. My main thing was about that goddamn boxing, man. It just threw me in a whole loop of entertainment. Whether I remember when when it was Tyson and Lennox Lewis. Like I put $200 on Tyson to win that mug, and he caught that mug and he just buckled down. I'm like, I jumped up, man, boy.
Right. Yeah, there was some great fights. Mike Tyson, his biggest thing, I don't know if you watch his podcast. I love watching Mike Tyson's podcast, but he talks about it now. You see how he'll get the greatest fighters and he put them on the show, like a Ryan Garcia, a Tank Davis, or Teofimo or whatever. And he's trying to ignite these fights because, like you were explaining, back in the day, if you were the best and this other person was the best, they fucking fought. Eventually, like it was no brainer. They gotta fight.
Yeah,
Right now, they got so many belts, so many, it's too many belts out there. Like I like Canelo, but you can't get me to fully respect him because he's not fighting nobody, man. He's not fighting nobody. Go fight Charlo. Go fight one of the Charlo twins, man. You know
that the cowboy, man. He broke that cowboy. Like every hit was a Tyson hit because the thing about Tyson was he was short-handed, so it wasn't even like that he wasn't gonna hit you. It was just how much impact and where. So whether it'll be just a jab or anything, you're gonna be like you wouldn't even on camera probably wouldn't even look like something big. But them Canelo hits, like he breaking them. Because everybody was betting on Cowboy to win there, and it was just like not in his favor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I just believe like you were describing, man. We just need to take the best fighters, man, or the ones who are considered the best, and reduce the belts and just have them fight. I want to see Tank Davis fight Ryan Garcia. I want to see Canelo fight Jamal Charlo, or Jamel. It don't matter, man. Like, make these fights happen, and then you can salvage boxing. But if y'all keep having a million different champions, you fight for this championship, WBC, all these different. Bro, we love WBC, but they got too many belts out there, man. They got too many belts.
You see them. Soon as they win, they like give me all my belts. They be like having 14 belts on their arm and then 5 on their waist.
Right. It's like, come on, man. Give me the best fighters. Give me something to make me want to go get pay-per-view, have a house party, kick back.
Exactly.
I don't want to do that no more, man. I can't.
Exactly. It's just like you gonna watch the pay-per-view. I don't know. Hey, let me ask you, what you jamming on now, man?
Right. It's crazy.
What you jamming on now?
All right. Oh, you talking about as far as music?
Yeah.
I'm with my girl, man. She, when you get with your girl or you get in a relationship or whatever, you start tending to listen to things they listen to, watch movies and shows they watch. I like that Jasmine Sullivan, man. That Jasmine Sullivan went hard, bro.
The new one?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Are you talking about the I'm about to listen to it.
It's the latest. I mean, the one she just came out with not too long ago. It's called Hold, but it's spelled H.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that.
Man, I get my female artists love too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, did you like? Cause I just sent you a couple links to like some Anderson .Paak or some old school. All right, bet.
Every link you sent me. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Cause the Anderson .Paak is like, besides him, you like clean, good R&B is hard to come by nowadays. Cause all the R&Bs want to rap and want to cuss and everything now. So it's just like you got to have the Miguel's in the rotation. You got to have the Anderson .Paaks in rotation.
Oh yeah, man.
It's like nowadays, if you hear a Chris Brown song, you gotta like, man, is he gonna cuss in this? I don't know, bro. I can't risk it.
Right. Did you hear that you've heard that Miguel song? It's called "Real Ass Nigga," right?
Oh,
Man, that John
one
go
of my
hard.
favorites.
Yeah, that John go hard. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. Miguel caught me at a good time, man. About some years ago, I was listening to him. I was listening to a lot of Trey songs and stuff like that. But at that time, them guys were good. Miguel keep a banger, man. So yeah. Well, so what are
At,
you on, man?
I was
What
about.
music? Yeah, yeah.
I'm biased, man. I'm just I'm old school. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I still be trying to
Right,
jump in those trenches. My thing is about R&B is if I can't catch it early enough, it's just like it'll pass by me. So I got to do my research on that. I just been on some underground rap though. But I've been
right.
listening to the Miguel, the Sir. He would TDE. He sang that alone song. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
but
think
then
I know what
yeah,
you're talking about.
yeah, that album crazy, the Anderson Paak, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
You like that one? You like that one he got with Bruno Mars? I know
oh,
it's like a pop
Lady
song,
Dolphin,
but yeah.
man, you talking about? It's kind of fucked up how they only made one song. It's just like, bro, you really cheat yourself out the moment, to be honest.
Right. So what do you? I'm glad we I brought up Bruno Mars. There were fans or not fans, but just critics saying how he swagger jacked a culture. What do you think about that, Bruno Mars?
What I feel about that is, it's the ones that want to come in and show appreciation. You got to let them in from the Hall and Oates to the but what that dude saying, I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
That guy, it's like
yeah.
it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them that came through the door and they called them out on appropriation. It's just like they at the end of the day they saying I'm doing this with for us. I ain't doing it for them. I ain't doing it for me. I'm doing it
Right,
for us. And it's just like they did Robin Thicke the same way. So they sued him for they saying he was appropriating Marvin Gaye style, which I thought was bullshit because he actually got a style from Marcus Houston. Everybody don't know that. If
yeah.
you listen
The
to like
appropriation stuff, man.
last Marcus Houston, sound just like Robin Thicke. But if you want me to answer that question, I don't think he appropriate. I don't think he really did anything. It only hits them hard when they do that like that James Brown, that Marvin Gaye. It's just like it hits them for some reason. I don't know. It just seems like they want some money for it or something. But the ones that's just like
Right.
openly just showing how real and authentic they is, and
Yeah.
I take that back. I'll be I heard that the only reason that they'll feel that way is during the whole time that you have been doing this, even after you had a run, that you haven't if you haven't added nothing to the culture or did anything for the culture. It's like that's one of the grievances that comes up with a lot of people that want to come in this style like Justin Bieber and all that, whether they do it with the culture, and then if they don't either add value or it just seems like they jumping in or jumping out, the Post Malones, the Macklemores, it's just like you just jumped on this
Right.
bandwagon, but you didn't really add nothing, you didn't add value back to it. You just took your money and ran.
Right.
So I can
Like
understand that if you having
what
fun in
have
the
you
sense
done?
of, but
Right. Like what have you done for the black community for the appropriating? Um,
yeah, people. I don't think
I
if people even. I think people do a lot of things behind closed doors, but the more time you
right.
spend reflecting on what's important and what's not, you're gonna let a lot of people pass so much judgment on you that you can't come back from, all because it was a misunderstanding, and that falls on them. If they
Right.
fall for it, then it was here and it was gone. But I see a lot of black
I
people
mean,
appropriating culture and getting called out on it.
yeah. I mean, they. I feel like other cultures have been doing that for years. They just start now. But
Nah,
I think my opinion on the Bruno Mars is a little unique though. I don't think he's appropriating at all. I think he's doing it some justice, man, because the way he explained is, hey man, I grew up off this. Just because I'm not black or whatever don't mean I didn't grow up listening to the Marvin Gaye. Don't mean I didn't grow up listening to the Al Greens or James Brown. He did. So
There's an
my
example.
thing is,
It's a flip side to that coin because it's like a good and bad to it. Like let's take for instance the Migos. When the Migos first came out, they was doing a lot of donations and drive. The people got mad at them because they donated only like thousands of dollars to it. So it's just like
right,
you really gonna be that subjective about what I'm doing. So that means you're not gonna please nobody anyway.
right.
But then on the flip side, had they not did nothing at all, they still was gonna get called out on for it because as long as you donating, giving drives, giving back to the community, can't nobody say nothing about your stilo. Go on do what you gonna do.
Right. I totally agree with that. But the thing about it, like you say, man, I just think that
And you're gonna make a lot of money off of it, make Grammys. They're gonna get Grammys for that song. They're gonna get Oscars for that
right,
song. It's just like, man,
yeah.
get some turkeys. Do Nino Brown, bro. Go and bring some turkeys to the hood. See, that's
Exactly.
all he missing.
But
That's
I
it. That's
don't
all he missing. He got good music.
I
Just bring some turkeys to the hood.
right. I mean, people do stuff that we don't know. I'm pretty sure he got smart people, especially with the attention and the money he's making. I'm pretty sure he got people in his corner that are professional enough to make him be like, understand that, hey, if you're gonna make money off this community, you have to give back in some way. So I'm pretty sure Bruno Mars have probably given back to black. I mean, his whole damn crew is black and his band. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's true.
so it's like I don't know, man. I just think that when you are good at something, people don't fuck with you. But when you're great, that's when they want to fuck with you. And I mean, you can't purge the dude gift, man. Like he really reminds me of a Morris Day, or back in that Prince era. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he is Morris Day, and with his track record, he might be even greater. But he brings back that 80s/70s swag that.
Oh yeah, hitting them, and holding those notes. My heart is mine. Like lonely teardrops. Like hitting those notes and knowing how to transition. That "Leave My Door Open" song was so cold because it was a old song, not original old song, but it was an old flow, and they made it their own. So it's like that's gonna go down in history. It's like the Miguel Adorn. It's just like certain things that you just can't pass up.
Exactly. I mean,
they're gonna always be honored for it. But think about Michael Jackson. Everybody that went to those limits always been selfless because being infamous is something that they fear because if you ain't did enough or been in our attention enough, we finna take what we feel like is rightful ours. Now you're a target.
That's true. I mean, the thing about it, man, is listen. I don't sit around and listen to Bruno Mars album. Trust me. But he is great at what he do. And what
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm guilty, man. I got his last album and it's on my playlist. Like, man, when damn, what's that song you did with Cardi B? You got it going on, girl. You got it on. Girl, you feel so good to be on, man. That shit go live as a mother. That it go hard.
It is. I mean, it's pop culture. But listen, check this out.
What's up?
There's only 3 people, maybe 4. My top 4, or let's say 3, Super Bowl halftime performance of all time. And Bruno Mars is at the top of that list. Beyonce, the one she did by herself when Destiny Child came up later. That was one of the big ones. I don't think Prince put on a great show, but I think he had a perfect moment when he did Purple Rain and he had that back shot come down and it started raining in Florida. It was like when he got ready to perform Purple Rain, it just started raining and it turned the whole stage purple and it was raining behind the silhouette. It was crazy. So that was a good great Super Bowl moment. If you look at what Prince did for Super Bowl.
Damn, man, I gotta go back and watch that, man.
Yeah, trust me. You gotta put Michael Jackson up there too. You know what I'm saying? Mike, his performance was like a worldwide concert. Um, but
Man, let me
back to
ask
Mike
you,
Floyd
bro.
no more. You see what I'm talking about?
Did you hear about the Joe Budden thing that's been going on?
No, I seen something about it. I didn't read up on it. Inform me. Tell me what's going on.
All right, besides the point of what he was going through as his friends at the station, the white guy and the black guy. So it turns out an allegation
Oh
came
Lord.
back that yeah. So the conversation came back that he was talking to this girl and he was suggesting shit to her. She felt uncomfortable about it, didn't say nothing, then came back and brought that shit up. Now, I like during the whole ordeal, I can say that all right, it's some messed up stuff, but it's just like, okay, so did he touch you in any way? She didn't do none of that. All he did was say something out of bounds. It's just like, bro, where are we going there with vocal of just like you holding shit against you? Like it should be limits on what you say, true enough, but you can't then use that shit later just because I called you a bitch or something. Like, yeah, 10 years ago he called me a bitch. It's like, really, we going there?
So what was the thing? Was it physical abuse? Was it sexual assault? What's the case?
From what I heard, and I'm just paraphrasing, that was somewhere and I think on the set of her show was something that they was doing that he must have said some sexual to her, and she said that the people around them either laughed or did some shit. It's just
So
like, come on, man,
it's
that's
like
some
that.
corny shit.
It's like that on the job sexual harassment. Is that what it is? Kind of like how they used to tell you in orientation when you used to get a job. They's like, well, if you're watching something on your phone and it's provocative, and if an employee walks in that room, you have to turn it off because if they see it, they can say it's sexual harassment. You talking about one of those cases where he might have said something that can be considered
Okay,
sexual harassment?
well, what's the limitations on that? Because first of all, the only reason I say that is if you're amongst friends, you don't really take that employee relationship like that. You just really it's not even off contract. A lot of those things is off the shake of hand and hearsay. So if I'm doing you a solid and you ain't really did nothing for me, I'm actually putting you
Hold
on,
on,
and I must say some slick at the lip. What's up?
hold on, now real quick. Somebody shout out, said, "Yo, Nicholas Van
Nah,
Ness."
that's Nick, man. I was trying to get him on. He said he wanted to come through.
Oh, what's up,
What
Nick?
up? What up? What up?
What's happening? What's happening?
Man,
What's up,
all
bro?
right, check this out, bro. Did you listen to the Joe Budden thing about his last one with old girl?
You know what? I hadn't even tapped into that, to be honest with you. I kept all of a sudden I started seeing all these little news feeds and stuff, and y'all was talking about them and this and that and the third, but I hadn't really tapped in to know what was all the way going on.
Okay, well we ain't gonna even start off that end, man. Let's go back to this music, man. Because as far as it is, man, because we got some soul. The only reason I bring it up, we got some soul in this room because we all be up on that R&B tip, man.
Boy, I was
Is
jamming that
you
R&B
is
today.
Wow,
so what you listen to nowadays? Can you just throw off something random of an R&B song that you listen to that's hidden?
I'm always gonna rock with Jeffrey Osborne. I was listening to Only Human today.
boy, you old boy. Go ahead.
I was always, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorites is Evelyn Champagne King, Kisses Don't Lie.
Already,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Gotta always tap in with the Osleys. I always gotta tap in with Frankie
Oh
Beverly
yeah.
Mays.
Happy people.
Commodores, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh
when
yeah.
it comes to Mays, I'm talking about like I want the stuff that everybody ain't hearing, like that Silky Smooth when they giving props to Marvin Gaye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Silky soul, you know what I'm
you know,
saying? Soul singer type, you know what I'm saying?
hey,
Uh,
Music Soul Child did a redo of that song, Silky Soul, and
I
that
didn't
jump
know
go
that.
hard.
I'm gonna have to
That
check
Music
that out.
What?
Soul Child. What?
I'm about
Oh my
to. You said Music Soul Child?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check
Music
that
Soul
out.
Child, that Silky Soul singer. I'm glad he brought that up, bro. You got that. See, this type of music I love, man. See, when you not when you're old, when you're grown, You know what I'm saying? When you're grown.
We just in that era, bro. We're in that in between era of magic
Right.
because it was the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s.
Right.
Can't nobody duplicate that shit because you can't really dissect them and say which one is better, the 80s, 90s, 2000. If you was born in that era, you just had that benefit, like,
Bro, just you know what, like music as far as R&B in its own, it's totally different now. Because majority of these R&B niggas right now, they don't know if they want to be rappers and R&B singers or if they just want to be R&B. Like, but back in the day, you know,
it was about holding that note. You had to be live with it. It wasn't no auto sounds or nothing. You had to take that on tour.
We had to be smooth with it. New edition. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You had to learn the steps. Remember the steps.
Yes. Yeah, count me in. 5, 4, 3, 2. You count me in. You know what I'm saying? Get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Another thing is like, you know, I was telling my cousin, I said, bro, I can't hop in a car with my gal and throw on Mo 3. You know what I'm saying? When I'm riding with my baby, man, I need that. It's got to be a smooth atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to jam some Switch, some Elder Bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Hey y'all.
I mean,
I know we got a few viewers. If y'all viewing, y'all please share this. Y'all please share this to somebody. Three very good brothers right here have some good talk. This is a good moment.
Wise Dread. Oh, he one of us, bro. He the one. I was actually raised off him, man. He used to throw gems all the time when I was growing up. Like that's what they call one of them Jackson veterans.
Yeah.
Well, I say Mississippi veterans because he been Gulfport and all that, and like he be on it. So yeah, that's I ain't gonna lie. Wise Dread was the one that taught me how to freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it being in his house, and he like, nah, bro, you got to freestyle it like this. I'm like, man, I just want to write, bro. I don't want to have to freestyle. Like, no, you got to get it off the dome. So we just like point at that. Now freestyle out there. So, all right, but carry on about the R&B tip.
Stevie Wonder too, boy.
Look up the Silky Soul, Music Soul Child. Then he remade it or redid it.
Yeah. You know
what? I'm gonna listen to it.
Hold up. Pause right quick.
Pull it up now. See if you can find it.
Hey, and bro, how you doing? It's been a minute. My big homie down at the bottom since school, since we saw each other. Like, my dog, we stay talking about music. Like, he would tell me one day, like, he said, bro, you different. He said, your mind different. I say, cause I done lived something. But y'all remember that joint that Quincy Jones did back on the block, and he had the Secret Garden. Remember the Secret Garden song?
Man.
You gotta know that one. They redid that one. They redid it, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Bro.
You know,
you didn't like it? Man, I always gotta be.
The Secret Garden holds so much weight to me, though, bro. It's like.
Mac, hold on. I'm gonna move you out of this portion of the topic.
Barry White, like.
I'm gonna move because you a hard contender, bro. You a hard contender.
Yeah.
Elder Bars.
Okay,
come on.
This is what you got.
It's Secret Garden, though, man. If it was anything else.
Not a replacement. You gotta understand what's a replacement and what's a pay. You gotta understand what's replacing and what's paying homage.
Hey, man, when they did the Wiz from the Wizard of Oz fucking classic, you can't redo the Secret Garden, man.
You can't, bro.
Oh man, it's just like trying to remake a Michael Jackson song. Like that's why The Weeknd don't try to remake Michael Jackson song. But if I can do a Michael Jackson rendition, he kills it every time.
Bro, but
kills it every time.
But it's like I said, let me move you over to the side. Let me holler at my big bro Clay, because you a hard contender, bro. You a hard contender to please sometime. So let me slide you over right quick. And
oh, snap. Oh, God.
What's happening?
What's up with it?
It's like deja vu, man. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
What's good? What's going on?
What's up?
Chilling.
Hicks, what's up, boy?
Chilling, watching this game.
What's going
on? Who playing?
Philly in Atlanta.
Hey, man.
I stopped watching when the Mavs lost.
Yeah.
I told y'all, bro. Oh, I'm glad you said that, Mac. Hold up, fellas. I'm glad he said that. Can we talk about that? I told people, right? Don, you might have heard me say this when we were in the barbershop 1 or 2 times, but when we talk about the Mavericks, I want the Mavericks to win, okay? But you cannot win in the playoffs or go to the championship with an all-Euro team. It just won't happen, bro. Like
Say
I
it
love
again.
I love Euro players, and you gotta have a few of them here and there, like a Luka. I get it,
Yeah.
but that all Euro that makes for a soft team. And you know in the playoff, bro, you gotta have them ninjas out there, bro. You know
Yeah.
how it go.
Right.
Playoff is grown man.
But hey, let me ask you, was that by design though? Because they might not they got this far, so it's saying that they still got something.
No, it's
That's
Mark
Mark
Cuban,
Cuban.
bro.
That's Mark
It's
Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
It seemed like trial and error, like he's trying to get there though. Like y'all
No,
know
he
that.
watched the Mavericks since what,
Right.
2000 maybe? Whenever Mark Cuban took over Steve Nash, Dirk, he trying to put an all white boy team together. He been trying to do that.
Right. And listen,
Tom Bradley,
it might be cute.
who else am I
It might be
missing?
cute in the regular season, but the playoffs, you need ninjas.
Yeah.
Okay? You need ninjas.
That's how the Mavs got that
Grown man
championship.
league.
For sure.
Bro, Porzingis gotta go, man.
Talk to him, Clay.
Yeah. Hey, they stuck with him. He under contract. Where he gonna go? Don't nobody want him.
I feel
Man, hey man, is it me or KD? Every time I see him play, he just look hurt. Every time you see KD play, he look hurt. Like he look like he about to sit down. Like, boy, that boy look like he ain't gonna. Yeah, that boy be looking. He be looking hurt.
Don, I know you saw that clinic they put on the Milwaukee Bucks, bro. It's
It's not even close. Well, what's cold is Milwaukee thought they went and got somebody to play defense. They can't do nothing. Can't do nothing.
Yeah,
I thought they had a shot too.
I don't know what you can do with them guys, man. Like, I don't think your best team can beat them like that. And Harden didn't even play.
You say who? Who, Clay?
Harden.
Oh, yeah.
But man, hey man, Hicks, what's been good, man?
You say what?
Nothing, man. Just working on these clothes. Getting ready to go back to Cali in 2 weeks, and same old, same old.
How long you gonna be out there?
I think for like a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to change the scenery for a little bit, go back to Cali where I'm supposed to be.
Right on, right on. Y'all moving back? You say you just visiting, right?
I'm in Austin.
Oh,
Yeah. He out on my side of town.
Yep, I'm right here in North Austin.
Yeah. Huh?
Man, I gotta give it to Texas, man. It's a lot of opportunities around there, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, Austin like the closest thing you gonna get to Cali, so I couldn't come back to Dallas. I had to go to Cali. So, go to Austin. So
You better believe it.
That way,
That's what they moving to, though, ain't it?
Everybody.
Move it.
We got that Tesla market down here, that Tesla factory.
the factory or whatever, yeah.
hey, you know, Austin,
Yeah.
And it's a lot of tech companies out here from California.
Yes, sir. Everybody.
Oh man,
This is one of the highest places to live, too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Austin?
Yeah. You ain't finna find a 1-bedroom barely out here for like under $1,000.
man, I went to Uptown Houston once, and I thought that was like LA to me.
Nah.
Nah, it's the country there.
Yeah.
Uptown Houston.
Yeah.
Period.
That's damn like being in Dallas.
Damn, I guess coming from Arkansas, everything look like the city. Y'all got cars out here, man. Like y'all got cars for real. This is crazy.
I thought you from Mississippi. You from Mississippi?
I am from Mississippi. I'm just hailing from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
that's my old.
Arkansas a couple times. Ain't nothing in Arkansas. Not even Little Rock. Ain't nothing in Arkansas.
Arkansas, dope. I ain't gonna even say that. It's got money there, but everybody leaves. So just imagine you get a mansion there, little less than nothing built, and then you just leave them going somewhere else, like from Memphis to Atlanta to Texas. It's just like it's the price is so cheap there. It's just like you can't help it, and everybody don't nobody be in your business unless they know you.
Yeah.
So if you had a mansion out there for years, when nobody never know.
That's true.
I know a lot of guys out there done got houses and everything. You talking about 2-3 story houses ain't paying really less than nothing because they got it built on their own property.
Top 3 poorest states in the U.S. though. I know it ain't like too much going on opportunity wise out there
What that?
in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss there because it's the old folks state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people there that got money, they got it from they either had it through wealth or they just left and came back with it.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick.
Niggas ain't buying money like.
We got a shout out from probably one of the best female barbers in Dallas, in my opinion.
Who that?
Who that?
Oh, what's the shout out to She's Too Faded? What's up? What's up?
What's happening? What's happening?
She was at the barber school with us, man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, she cold.
I just tags. I know if I see the picture, I'll be like, oh, okay. All right, I get it.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's up
Man.
with
That young lady right there, she's, in my opinion, one of the best female barbers I've seen in Dallas. So I gotta give it up to her, give a shout out to her.
Hey, speaking of school, bro, everybody here individually, just not at one time, but give out their ratings of Texas Barber College on 9-8. You couldn't even put the address, but you know what I'm saying. Like, what's y'all rating? Eastside High. So that's was 0 through 10.
I ain't never heard that. That's a good one. We was at Eastside High.
We was at Eastside High.
This is
Lean on Me. That was Eastside High.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you right. Mr. Manziel thought he was Joe Clark. He be watching What's Up. But anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, that's what's up.
He's a good man. I'm just joking.
We was in that break room.
Yeah.
Hey, we was in that break room singing Ferry Side. Yeah.
Hey, what you rated? 0 through 10. What you rated?
The school?
Yeah, overall rating.
I think the school was maybe
6. I give it a 5.5.
I give it a 6, 7. I mean, I got my shit out of it, so I think it just went through too much. I mean, Miss Liz, I get why she do what she do, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it was just being a little devious. She was trying to show control. Like, she's a little school lady and trying to run a school with a bunch of black folks. Sometimes you got to show a little toughness and zero tolerance. So I get it.
I give it a 7, man. If it wasn't the hours dragged out, like once I got to 1,000, those hours dragged out, and it's like, and it shouldn't have been that way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like once you get past to a certain point, to whether you good or all you doing is cutting hair.
But you know.
Hey, I give it to you though, because you was winning tournaments. You got trophies and everything off designs.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sitting there cussing out. I'm sitting there cussing dude out because I'm like, he's winning again. Like, you do realize that, right? Like, bro, you got disqualified this lane, bro.
Now, I just came there to basically get my license, man. You know, I was licensed in another state, and Texas was just so damn stubborn with me, man.
Yeah.
I basically had to start all over, man. And Texas is about that money, man.
Yeah, you better know.
I had to start all over. So I was already a seasoned barber, doing it for years. And I felt like my purpose there was like to help people. I was just there to get my license, but I saw myself in a lot of y'all guys or even guys, just other guys. Like, I remember when I first picked up some flippers, and it wasn't in no school. It was on the porch, you know, so the car porch, and you know, we didn't have a barbershop in my little hometown I was from, so we had to cut each other hair if you wanted to keep a haircut. You had your little town barbers, you know, you had to go to their house and get it cut, the hot ass sun, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
God
hey,
is
fellas,
good.
look, I'm gonna sign off early tonight, man. The spouse is home, so you got to show that time. You know, how I go down.
Oh man,
All right,
hold
bro.
up, man.
So
Spouse come home, you
Hey,
gotta let
hey,
them know
next
that.
till next time,
Get
bro. Keep a
up
line
off
open
that
for me.
phone.
tomorrow,
You have a good time. Get up off
I,
that
I,
phone, man.
Alright, big.
ain't no shaking in front of
Alright,
me.
big.
Ain't no shaking in
So you
front of
talking
me.
about like at seven? You talking about around 7?
That's
You
right.
got
Around
That
8?
time. Yeah,
I hit. I do the same one. I do it around 8 again. Then
Nick,
let's
you
do it
got a
like
curfew?
7 or 8.
do it like 7.
Yeah.
I gotta get some grub at 7. I
O'clock,
start this
man.
up
8
leaving
o'clock.
from email.
Start drinking. I got
8
shit else to
o'clock.
do.
Hey, hell yeah. Hey, but I ain't got nothing else to do neither, man. And I'm finna sign this off at the hour and 5 mark, man.
That's
And
okay.
hey, I definitely tell up tomorrow if I ain't got nothing good, man. Shit, we can catch back up.
Bet.
Hey Nick, well damn, she wants his IG. Anyway.
Mm.
What you drinking on, Don?
This XO Cafe Patron.
Oh, okay. What they hitting for? Oh, no free promotions, man. They not paying you, man.
Mm.
Man, I forgot what you drank with them. Like it's a good mix up. I don't know if it's let's say
I drink coffee with
that
this shit because it tastes like coffee.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's the shot cans. Like if you mix one of those, it's a small can. Like it's caramel, mocha,
Yeah.
whatnot.
I
Yeah,
used to
they
do
go
like
harder.
these little vegan coffees, whatever, and mix with that shit cold.
Oh,
It's
hell
smooth.
yeah. It's better than mixing brown liquor with it too.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I be messing up some eggnog, man. I throw the eggnog in there and drown it out with brown liquor, drown it out with Crown Royal. That don't go together.
Y'all making me about to go throw up right now with that shit. You cannot mix no milk with no damn liquor, man.
Oh
You ain't
man,
never drunk no eggnog?
nah, I ain't
Yeah,
never had it.
I tasted it and tried it when I was a kid. I don't do stuff like that with milk in it, like
Yeah,
liquor. I don't really mix drinks anyway. I'm a Hennessy. I just throw it on the rocks. I throw it on the ice, and I'm Gucci. You know what I'm
Man, I
saying?
learned the hard. I learned the man.
what's
I
your
learned.
what's your favorite Hennessy? Just regular Hennessy or what? Hennessy
Yeah,
White or what?
just regular hit. Yeah,
Regular?
regular Hennessy. I went on a
Man,
cruise
Hennessy
and
White.
I
Hennessy White don't
tasted
count, man.
Hennessy White.
That
You
shit
got.
good.
But I'm saying you got to be able to get it first. Like even
Yeah,
drinking it one time, I don't think you really remember that taste. Like I remember
yeah.
drinking it, but I don't remember the taste no more.
I remember it started like smooth, rummy, sweet. I don't know.
I tried
And
that
then
black, that Hennessy Black before. It
that shit
was.
smooth.
It probably was, but it was something about I don't know. I could tell the difference. I think it was a little bit too stout for me. I stick with what I know. I'm a creature of habit, man. If I like Hennessy, I do the same
Yeah.
thing every time. Yeah. Oh, hold on. That Red Bull. I'm glad you had that Red Bull, Mac. That Red Bull. If you are gonna mix your Hennessy and just use a splash, Red Bull works perfect with Hennessy. Trust me. Red Bull works
I
perfect with Hennessy.
tried it, man. That's my sister's favorite drink. It was just like, well, when you drink it for years, it's just like you get played out at certain points where it's like, man, I can't even drink that no more, bro.
Yeah.
Hell nah. This is like that gin, man. Growing up, that bumping phase, boy, it's the easiest to get to and it's most accessible.
Yeah.
Shit, you
Man,
be in
that gin be fucking me
high
up. I
school
be
getting
hallucinating every time I drink gin. I can't drink that shit. It be some weird shit going on when I drink gin. I do not fuck with
it.
it.
I know,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. It's almost like you be wanting it to happen as a teenager. Now it's just like, hey, bro, I don't want no problems with that.
I can't do it.
Especially if you
Like you said, that gin.
wake up and feel like a train wreck. I'm too old to feel like no train wreck early in the morning,
Man,
man.
the last time I drank that shit, I passed out of my house in Cali, woke up and peed on the floor, and I was like, man, what the fuck am I going through right now? Like, that's it.
Whoa,
That's it.
whoa!
Hell nah.
I ain't never.
Hey,
Shit
that's
was
how it
weird.
is for me with Jim Beam or the goddamn Jack Daniel. I can't drink no more Jack Daniel, man. It's too smooth,
Man,
first of all, but it get you drunk.
yeah.
Because it's so smooth that you just keep drinking it, I guess. Yeah. That's kind of how Soju was in Korea. they got this thing called soju. You don't taste it, but
Yeah.
you'll drink so much of it because, like, when you mix it in with something, you don't taste it and you just be effed up, bro. It's fucked up.
You talking about cold or
Oh,
warm?
Huh?
You talking about cold or warm? You talking about the sake?
Yeah, but it's called soju in Korea. I was in Korea.
Oh,
They call it soju.
what was
Yeah,
like
it's the
brown
same.
liquor, clear
It's
liquor?
the same thing. It's probably the
yeah.
same thing as sake. Yeah.
Oh, so it's dark
But no,
liquor.
it's clear. It's clear.
Mm.
Yeah.
It looked like water. It's called soju. It's in Korea, and when you pour it in something like juice or anything, you're not gonna taste it. So
Yeah.
it's like you drink so much of it, it had you on your ass, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I was a Paul Masson VSOP drinker when I was a kid, and I don't do that no more, bro.
Oh, that you talking about that
Hey,
Paul
I'm gonna
and
hit
my
y'all back. My
son,
sister
huh?
calling me.
Hell yeah. But
Well,
man, Hicks, man, last one standing on this, bro. Hey man, I sure appreciate you rocking out with me on another one, bro.
yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Walking into this house, I was trying to mess with Nick a little bit. I was like, oh, you gonna get off because the old lady home, but I understand.
Yeah, so that's how I see it. You know,
Yeah.
when you're a family man, you gotta have your ass in the house.
Almost definitely. It's always for the greater goods, man.
Yeah, I was giving him a hard time, but yeah, man, that Parmesan, like I only used to drink that if I ain't had no liquor and somebody else had Parmesan, I just get some of this, but I ain't really never bought it. You know what I used to drink back in the day, like especially when I was living up north, I used to drink E&J like crazy. I don't know why.
Oh, nah, you don't want that. That's what you call a screwdriver.
Yeah,
You gonna wake up in the morning wishing you didn't wake up.
that irk and jerk. We used to
Yeah.
call it.
You talking about the easy and the successful, but it's just so regular that like they ain't filtrated it long enough to just
Right,
like to add the value to it. So
right,
everything at that low value is just gonna make you feel like shit in the morning. It don't matter like vodka, brown liquor, gin, anything about that low quality, it just ain't been strained long
right. Yeah, that's why you wake up with a headache and what they call rock gut. But
enough. Yeah,
it
yeah.
is what it is,
Hey,
man.
I ain't gonna make this one too long because I trying to say the content, man, because we be getting it. We
Yeah,
got some great content going on here, man. I'm definitely gonna hit y'all up on the next one, man. I sure appreciate it, bro.
yeah, no
Hey,
problem.
if you want to rock out tomorrow, bro, I hit you up.
Hey, man, you know, you can hit me up, man. You know, I love this, man. I tell you, man, we do this for real, not for play, man. Man, you used to do this all day in the barber school, so that's how we get down.
Oh yeah, and it's all recorded, man. If you I don't know which app it is, and if you pick it up, you can download it and save it to your phone
Yeah, we
or
can do that,
share it. I'm
man. I
trying to find a
definitely,
better way to share this content on YouTube. And they
yeah,
like YouTube, like you got to get your numbers up to record them mobily. But it's
right,
either that or get my laptop and just start recording on YouTube too. So it's just
yeah,
sometimes y'all like we ain't got to be on live. Some of y'all can just phone it in and we just be talking on the phone. But I ain't trying to do all that. I'm definitely gonna try to keep it on cam. You know what
right. Yeah, I'm
I'm saying?
down with
Yeah.
that, man. It's whatever. So, you know. Man, like I say, man, I ain't no stranger to talking. You ain't no stranger to talking. But we have a mature mindset. We have a grown man mindset, and anything that we do talk about, I'm pretty sure is going to be informative to somebody. Because, like I say, that's why I
I hear him lagging. Him lagging. This has been a good one. Like I don't know about y'all, but it's been pretty good. And thank for everybody just really been still here, rocking out, just listening. You never know what you might hear. Never know what's going on. Hey, but this has been another episode of the Alan Mack Show. Starring yours truly, Alan Mack. Hey man, find a better life out there. Or